I mean, first of all, just so we put it straight on the table, the reason, and I'm not talking about my own reason, but President Bush's reason for going into Iraq was not religion. I mean, it wasn't religion, right? Now, it may be the wrong decision, but it wasn't religiously based. And one of the single biggest difficulties we have in this space is where people end up with a continual sense of a sort of conspiracy theory around decision-making that's done, rather than simply recognizing when you're in a political position and you're a leader, you take decisions. Now, there may be the right decisions, there may be the wrong decisions, but I can't think myself of a situation in a liberal democracy in which a leader has taken a major decision based simply on his religious belief. My religion impels me to do this. I can't think of a situation in which that's happened. And you're right in the sense that there are religious people who don't want religion to enter the public space because they fear, what the consequences of that may be. But I actually think it's, this issue to do with religion and liberal democracy. I think liberal democracy itself is the biggest discipline, actually, on people for religious reasons in positions of power, doing things just simply on the basis of their religious faith. It's a far bigger danger, frankly, that type of thinking in situations where you get an undemocratic system, because then there's no check by the people on what the leader's actually doing. So, I think ultimately you are always, ultimately if there are people in positions of authority who are of religious faith, it is an absurdity to think their faith does not give them, is not part of their character. But it's in the nature of our types of society that actually the numbers of people who will ever be in a position of power where they literally say, right, I'm doing this is not a policy judgment I'm making, or this is not about the interests of my country, I'm just doing this because I'm religiously impelled to do it. I can't think on a major decision. I can't think of an example, certainly from here or from Europe, where that's so. So I think we've got to be careful of, seeing sort of threats or fears that aren't there. I think what is a far bigger fear, actually, is this notion of religion as an exclusive claim in opposition to others. But I honestly think you're not finding that predominantly in the West today.